Welcome to part 14 of the Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play. And we're going to be taking on the Egg Golem once again. But since we're now playing as Eggman, the fight is even easier. All you have to do is shoot at his chest. You can't really, for some reason, you can't just lock on onto the actual, cracks in his chest. But you can shoot anywhere and it won't matter. But once the cracked areas are exposed, you can hit the machinery, and it'll do double the damage. It's pretty much the only way to get any big progress. I mean, you still gotta avoid his attacks, which is what I'm rarely doing. But his shockwaves, they hurt. No, I'm not losing to you. Oh. Oh, okay, now it's on. I lost to you. I lost to you. I can't believe that actually happened. But as you saw, since we're in the mech, yeah, the quicksand it's instant death. It's not like Sonic where you can constantly jump. No, if you fall into the quicksand, it's instant death, which is why there are platforms on there in the first place. But otherwise, it's still pathetically easy, and I lost to it. That's only a sign. I know what's to come on the next stage. I cannot wait. But yeah, like I was saying, and take that. And for embarrassing me. You stupid recording curse. It always comes with the most inconvenient. No. Oh, man. Okay, seriously, why have the shuttle... Again, why have a shuttle here if Eggman could just teleport to the Ark? I guess Eggman and stole that... I guess he stole it from NASA where like 2 days later he finally figured out how teleportation... If that's the case, I don't blame him. I mean, I know that's happened to me a couple times. At one point, I added the HD port of Nights into Dreams on my PlayStation Network account. Well, but right before that, I got a Sega Saturn, which has the original Nights. It's only, no save card. And I only realized, wait a minute, I had the HD port added to my cart. Oh, come on. Please tell me that's never happened. Please tell me that's happened to you. That's got to happen to you at least once. But that pathetically easy boss is just a sign of nothing good. Because we are now heading into my least favorite stage, my most hated stage of all in this game, Mad Space. Oh boy. Alright, if you can't tell from now, this is something I've been building up. Even though you guys already know what's coming. Mad Space is a rather... It's Super Mario Galaxy before Super Mario Galaxy, and my God, does it show. There are certain areas where it's affected by gravity, but only on certain parts. And you know what? The biggest problem with the gravity, it can get really wonky. And you know what? I'm pausing right here because I'm reading the hints. That's a second problem to this level. The hint system. Well, well, I don't think it's, well, I honestly think it's the least of my concerns, along with the, wonky anti-gravity system. The biggest problem with Mad Space, the reason why I hate this level so much, this place, it's so, freaking huge. Like, seriously, man. It may not be huge when it comes to a horizontal distance, but a vertical distance. There is a lot to explore, and these planets, they're not small planets. Oh no. Well, planets like these are humongous. And with this whole radar, and because of the radar being gimped from Adventure 1, and you can see why I hate it so much. This level is the reason and why I hate the treasure hunting stages in this game. At least alone. That reason alone is why I hate treasure hunting in this game. As far as stage design goes. Because it's stages like these. It's stages like this. Is where it's so huge. So much to explore. It's just horrible. Well, and the hints. Where do I even begin with the hints? I mean, I don't get why people would be so mad about how the backwards hints to some extent. I mean some of the when the hints are reversed, you can make them out and see what they are. Or some hints will say it's not there, or don't dig in the area. If it says that, it means the exact opposite. It's so my only problem, but the reason why I don't like the hints, and the only reason that it wouldn't be to an extent, the hints are so cryptic. You're gonna see later on and why they're so cryptic. Later on in the stage. This is where we're spending a majority of our time here, folks. This stage alone, I consider this stage to be the absolute worst stage in the game. It's that bad. And sometimes I don't even know where I'm going. Just to get off of certain planets. It's to get off this mossy green planet, and I have to use the spring just to get it to a higher area. Sometimes there's a rocket where I think that'll just launch me into an area or where I want it to. But then all of a sudden, nope. It just launches me back to the area that I came from. This is awful. Oh my god. Seriously, whoever thought this stage was good? Who thought this level would be good? Okay, so it was the highest place. Don't dig behind the moon symbol on the lowest platform in the green rocks. Crescent moon on the green. There's gonna be one hint where it's so cryptic. I make note of this. I'm gonna make note of this, so yeah. We're gonna be here for a while. Well, it's also the stage. This stage is also the reason and why this video is 20 minutes long. Because, extra cutscenes and whatnot. I checked that little area on this green planet right here because when I was actually playing the HD port, a Master Emerald piece appeared on that side. It took me, you have no idea how much time it took me just to find that. Ah, crap, I died. Hey, so that means the emerald pieces are all... Oh yeah, this is the top of the area that says number 3. Or something like that. I haven't really got a good look at it. Where it's not tilted. Gee, thanks, game. That is so informative. That is so informative. That is dead center information. Good job. Those hints are useless. They are so useless. In fact, these hints are so useless, it puts Navi the fairy to shame. And while it is unfair to compare two different in series of games, he's in a special, or in this case, or in the case of another argument that I really should have put this on Omochao. Oh, where he's already useless and annoying. But the hints, so useless. It puts Navi the fairy to shame. And that is a hard accomplishment to do. And Sega pulled it off. Ah, man, it's one of these things. Thankfully I'll just end the video right there. All because I really couldn't find the emerald piece. Come on. There we go. So where's the last one? I hate this stage so much. Wonky gravity, check. Heck, play so much unneeded space, check. Heck, the hints being messing up a hint system that's already messed up, check. Okay, so sticking stars. Again, gee, that's informative, helpful whole hint system. Oh. Again, what was wrong? What was wrong with having a hint system, unlike Adventure 1, where it guides you to where the emerald piece is if you couldn't really find it? And why do the hints have to be so cryptic? This is almost NES cryptic. Not as bad as Sonic CD, though. Well, actually, I would think this is as bad as Sonic CD. Yeah, at one point. Because with Sonic CD, yeah, the reason... Now you're probably thinking, well, there's nothing too cryptic about Sonic CD or any Genesis game. Oh no. Believe me, Sonic CD had some cryptic stuff. In Wacky Workbench, to get to one of the robot generators, which guarantees you the good ending, by the way, you come across... Earlier in the stage, you come across an obstacle that will crush you. Okay, so then you come across the same exact object, so you would think that it would crush you. But no, it actually leads... That's actually the path that leads to the robot generator. How are you supposed to figure that out as a kid? Well then again, not a lot of people own the Sega Saturn. And so I would think that would be more offensive if it was on any of the Genesis games. Because remember, not a lot of people owned the Sega CD at that time. And for good reason. Because, you know, the thing sucked. And honestly, guys, I'm going to be one of these people that says that Sonic CD is, without a doubt, the most overrated Sonic game. And yes, it's for the obvious reason, you know, Screw Attack, saying it's the best Sonic game ever made. Well, the reason why I think it's more overrated than this game is because Sonic CD's level design was just, it was horrible. Sonic CD's level design was just as bad. And it's like they thought of like, well, actually no. I don't know how to describe it, really. It's like they used a level editor cheat and then screwed around with it. Well, at least that's what I think. But yes, finally we are done with Mad Space. Oh my god. I decided to sneak in this bit, but then I realized, here's what's gonna bite me is the extra cutscenes that I kinda have to show off. Sorry guys. But hey, you know, I wanted to sneak in this bit. Yeah, I didn't want to end it just on Mad Space. I love how that door conveniently closes. It was as they were falling. Shut up, Omochao, I know how to fight. Alright, you know, and I gotta confess something to you guys. I don't mind Omochao that much in this game, but as opposed to the other games, you know, like Heroes, where he had an annoying voice. Here he just had useless hints. But you can abuse him all you want, because you can't pick him up, throw him off cliffs, or get him crushed a million times. You can also ignore him as much as you want. Which is why I don't mind him as much in this game. But you know what? Some people wouldn't mind him in Sonic Lost World. Because one of the problems with Sonic Lost World, nothing is explained to you. And you know what? Yeah, I might be stealing from other people, but that's generally what Sonic Lost World, at least the Wii U version, that's what Sonic Lost World is. That's pretty much one of the problems with that game. Nothing is explained. I mean, I had a hard time figuring out the parkour system, and stuff like that. If they had more direction and at least somewhat better level design, then it would be one of my favorites. I mean, Sonic Lost World, I like it enough, but comparing to other Sonic games, it's definitely not one of my favorites. It's basically one of those games where I like it enough, just not one of my favorites. You know? I'm sorry if I'm going on a little tangent here, but, you know, same exact cutscene, only, you know, different music. I don't really know the composer for the song. All I know is the name, which is Flying Freedom. It's catchy, I will give it that. And Knuckles' theme in Unknown From Me. You know, I kind of like the remix. I mean, well, then again, I probably said this earlier. But whatever. I'm pretty much okay with the Adventure 2 remixes. I mean, when you compare the remixes to their original counterparts, you can tell that some are clearly better than the others. Some are clearly better and some are clearly worse. Okay, so we are now. Okay, so this is the end of part 14, guys. Okay, so the oh, okay, so the next time we meet in part 15, we are going to be continuing with Eggman, and in one of the better stages in the game, Cosmic Wall. So in Game Man 5804, and you guys have a great day.